Hi, Scorpio darlings. It's Gwen. I'm here to do an oracle reading, general and some love notes for you guys. I hope this finds you well. And this is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you're looking for a personal private reading, reach out to me. All my information's in the box below. So this is general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I love you, Scorpio babies. I feel like Today I'm tuning into my top 3 signs, my sun, my moon, and my rising sign, and doing those particular readings for the collective. Kind of like a transitionary zone kind of a reading. And I very much felt drawn to do yours, but I had to get in the shower first. And I always tell you all about these energies when I'm pulling in collective energies. Tuning into a specific sign, I pay attention to details. And with Scorpio, immediately I got a headache. I did not have a headache. I got a headache. And I was like, ugh. And then I felt icky, like dirty, like I needed a shower. So I was like, okay, so spiritual bath, spiritual cleansing, shower, meditation, let's see what comes. And what an experience. Scorpio, I don't know, take these glasses off for a minute. I have to explain this to you. Because, like when you run out of one thing in the house, you kind of run out of everything in the house, kind of a thing. Like, I was giggling about that kind of thing in the shower because, like, I remember the last time I washed my hair, which is not like, sometimes it's just once a week. I have really long hair, right? The natural oils are good anyways. I remember last time that the shampoo was getting really low. Well, so I'm trying to squeeze out from this empty bottle, get enough for my long ass hair to wash it twice. And I realize I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do it twice with that, what's left in there. And I'm just making all kinds of noise, cracking up at myself. This is Scorpio energy, okay? This is my moon sign, okay? But now, like, I'm not focused on my headache, by the way. I already feel better in the shower. And so then I'm like, well, I'm going to have to use boy shampoo. Man shampoo, whatever. And so I did. And I was like, damn. Now, who am I mad at? Like, am I mad at myself because I didn't remember to get the shampoo? Or what am I really mad? So it was like, that was part of it. It was an analyzing kind of a thing. And so I was like, even my bar of soap is getting so small. And I was like, oh shit, Scorpios might be a little bit lost in like a little bit of a victim mindset there a bit. But laughing about it too, recognizing it, So I got my hair washed and everything, and there was a song that came in, but I don't remember it right now, and I'm sure it'll come back to me as I get to the love notes because it was a love song. Oh, here's another vision that I had. I'm like, okay, if I totally bomb this reading, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm saying it now. Scorpios, I love you babies. But when I pull in the end, like when I did Gemini's reading earlier today, it was crazy. If you haven't watched that one, watch that one. Man, the energies that did not want it to happen, and having to clip 2 videos together and move my entire location, and then 3.5 hours for it to load, I was like, motherfucker, I'm going to get this loaded. So, I had this vision in the shower of a video I shared today that got me so giggling, so fucking hard. And so I have to share it with you because I feel like there's going to be laughter. Right now for Scorpio, laughter is the best medicine for you. Especially if you can laugh at yourself. Okay? That's some growth right there. Okay? So I shared this video of this woman snoring. And the man was just laying there with the look on his face that is my look that I've always had my whole life. Just like what I just said a little bit ago, like, you know, when you run out of one thing, you run out of everything. Well, that's because we continue to say that, right? So this video is this woman snoring like crazy fucking loud. And it took my funny bone. It took the Scorpio in me, part of me, and was like, wouldn't that be a riot if I actually sounded like that and others had. That's a part of my Scorpio moon I do not hide. I was cracking the fuck up about it. And truly, like from the time that I was a small child, through marriages and boyfriends and everything, I've always had a partner that snores extremely loud because I say that too. So it was funny just to see the roles reversed, the roles flipped. And you could be, I felt like Scorpio, maybe you are in isolation with family, a few of you, where like maybe even like homeschooling or something different has changed and you're transitioning, like a new home, a new way of living altogether. A communal aspect was coming out. Sharing resources, communication is very important for the Scorpios right now. But in that change too is what I'm seeing in these cards that are presented for me as I sat down here after all my visions in the shower and shit. I don't know if I've told you all of them. It was crazy, like I said. If any of this resonates for you, please do drop me a comment down below, because sometimes I feel so damn crazy with this shit that I describe. But I know it's going to resonate for a few of you out there. So maybe like the pet peeve, like when you start living together full on, like 100% of the time, maybe you're homeschooling your children and that sort of thing, or working at home together with your partner or whatever, then, those pet peeves or whatever, like the snoring or running out of something and not saying, like immediately my Scorpio part of myself was just like, this gets really irritating when there's no toilet paper left on the roll. This gets really fucking irritating when there's no soap left, when nobody tells everybody, when there's an empty milk carton, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could go on with the list, moms and dads out there. This is not gender specific. So I was like focused. My Scorpio brain, my Scorpio OCD was focusing on that in your energy, pulling in for this reading on the lack and on the things that really irritate, but then also laughing about it. And really laughing out loud about it, which was really cleansing, and I feel really good, and I don't have a headache after I got out of the shower. So I felt ready to do your reading now. I love you, Scorpios. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's get into your cards. Wish I could remember that song. It was old school. Like, I feel like it was Frank Sinatra. Like, I don't know. It'll come back to me. Okay. I did Oracle cards from the Literary Witches Oracle today for the sign of Scorpio. First card out is Subconscious, showing me that you've been doing the shadow work, darlings. Okay. Could even be doing a lot of writing. Journaling is being depicted here. Maybe writing out affirmations. I see you working with your shadow, your higher self. I want to call it your future self, doing the shadow work. You could see this person, the woman in the middle, as being in the water or in the clouds. Depends on your situation, The Pearl of Wisdom down here with there's all-seeing eyes. You hold the knowledge. There's all-seeing eyes all over the shadows that I've actually never really noticed before. They're all-seeing eyes. Okay? And that Pearl of Wisdom. The pearl is about, when we go down deep, when we pull back the onion layers, when we talk to our shadow, when we love our shadow, and we don't hide our shadow, and we go into these darker emotions as well. We're starting to talk to ourselves and love ourselves. The writing that I see here, and that wisdom comes. The pearl is only created under immense abrasion over time, right? So, in shadow work, I see there. I'm not going to go any further into that card. And then 3 cards flipped out right here on the table, and they were all reversed. Okay? Volcano, toad, and healing. Okay. And I'll go into each card a little bit deeper, but as they are reversed, what it means to me in just a quick glance is refusing to heal. Somebody's refusing to heal. Okay? This is the healer. This is the magic mushroom. This is connection with earth. Okay? Refusing to heal. There's wolf energy here. Okay? Toad is about humor and laughing at some of the grosser things. And I've been talking about this kind of stuff, right? Toad is about what else? But it's upside down. It's reversed. So I'm not being super serious. Maybe Scorpio. Tension, I feel. Pressure, I feel, with this volcano. Holding back. Sexuality is coming out with the volcano. And the toad is also like joy too, and so I'm seeing somebody refusing to heal, maybe in a depressed state, and holding back, because the volcano is about lust, sexuality, patience, right? And when it's like upside down like this, I see it like as an underground fire, like a mine ready to explode. Impatience, somebody being very impatient in a situation. But in the future, I have cards to clarify these 3 that were reversed, by the way, Scorpio, because I wanted to know more about why they're reversed. Why are you feeling like this? What's going on here? In the future, card flew over here to the right. It's the wildflower. You are a wildflower, my darling. This is maiden energy. Wildflower. Wildflower speaks to romance, darlings, and new beginnings. An adventure. Wildflower. Wild. You're the wild in you, Scorpio. Very free kind of energy I feel with that. Freedom I feel with that. Okay, so what's clarifying the volcano? Sorry, I gotta go back. There's one more card. It's the beloved. She's like, how could you forget? How could you forget me? I thought it was just going to be a 5-card transformational reading, and there was one more that wanted to fly out, and it flew out on top of this toad. This toad is important. The toad is beloved is okay. This is Sappho. She was an ancient Greek lyrist who was who sang, who was a poet, played the lyre, and was lesbian, adored the female body. Okay. She's coming in here to say to love the gross. The toad, actually, the key word is grotesque. Like, love the darker aspects of you. What happened to your joy? What happened to you believing in beautiful surprises? What happened to you nurture and filling up your own cup? This toad is connected with the nurturer, with the mother energy, the queen of cups, the toad. The toad is also the witch's familiar. Gotta say that. I don't really understand the toad in any other sense, but that you need to laugh at a situation. You need to become more lighthearted. There's a need for that. The laughter, that was cleansing that I felt in the shower. This Queen of Cups, here you're showing up, She's sitting in the water in her throne, pouring out her cup. She's got more than enough to give. it could be a mother energy, or that you're just, you are a mother too. It tells me it's a highly emotional situation. You're highly sensitive being. We know this, Scorpio. I'm talking about intuitive as well. Remember the all-seeing eye that was there? Right? And so what's this volcano about? You don't feel, why are you holding back your passion, your lust, your, the Eight of Pentacles reversed. That's not knowing your worth, not feeling worthy in a situation, just disharmony, not feeling valued. Very much in a sexual sense with that volcano within a connection. And what's this refusal of healing is about, because this is the shaman, Maria Sabina. It's grandmotherly energy, mama universal energy here with the magic mushrooms as well, and the growth. Grounding, I see the hummingbird saying, stay in the present moment, darlings. Somebody may be living, in the past or in the, in the future and not focused on healing in the present moment. The wolf speaks to an inner expansion, a solar expansion, inner heart expansion. Dog's about unconditional love in that card. See the hummingbird, the dog, the wolf. What's this refusal to heal? It's about a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius now coming into your reading. Somebody is overburdened about this King of Wands. There's the Ten of Wands. That's an ending, a new beginning. Get the stag energy here. Stag energy. Okay, when you get this, it's like you're just completely overburdened by other people's expectations of you. But I see stag as a leader, and all of these light bulbs, they're like crystals on the top here, telling you what a divine being you are. Let go of this burden. There's a burden in the mind. I told you I felt it immediately, Scorpio. The headache, this heavy weight, this heavy rack, this heavy, Give it to the divine. That's the light that you see. Give it to the divine. About this King of Wands. Well, it could just be, too, about the masculine within you feeling overburdened in a situation. About starting a new beginning, too. Because that's an entrepreneurial energy in regards to healing. Okay, what now? Future advice, I asked the tarot as well. And I got Six of Wands and King of Swords and Seven of Cups reverse. You got air sign coming in here now. Could have air in your chart. The King of Swords is being diplomatic, using his wisdom, completely out of his emotions. He sits on the dragon throne. Abracadabra. He creates his reality. He knows it. With his words and his thoughts. Wisdom. Leadership. Okay? Leading with this. And this means that you're like, no more fantasy. Like you Seven of Cups is what's emotionally fulfilling to me. I got to reevaluate. Am I living in some sort of fantasy? What is my truth now? Okay. And Six of Wands is celebration, darlings. Like, see the devil's head in that bubble? Like, your angels there in the background. Do you see them? Like, celebrate you. Where's your joy? Celebrate you for what you've been doing. You've been doing the shadow work. Right? This is public recognition, being seen within a connection. Sixes are about spiritual roots. Receiving praise for your hard work, Scorpio. Even awards, things like that is the Six of Wands. Passionate celebration. And the underlying energy I always like to show you was Four of Swords, and that's, you need to rest, Scorpio. I heard two crows cough. Yeah. Rest. Retreat. Meditate. She lies there on the bed. Self-contained energy surround. No, it's not a bed. It's a lounge. It's a chaise lounge. Surrounded with roses. High vibrational love. We talked about filling up your own cup first. Yeah, you've been doing, like, I showed you the devil in the bubble here. See? Could be your own toxic traits. Codependency. That whole getting trapped up in your head with the lack, too, a bit. You know, by repeating some of the same things you've always said because it's just a habit to say it, kind of a thing. Really focusing on the things that irritate you instead of the things that are most positive and beautiful. Yeah, closed in, boxed in energy. Home foundations with the Four of Swords, the thoughts. Okay, and there's the devil right behind it. You could be dealing with a Capricorn as well coming into the reading. It could be dealing with addiction, depression. The star reversed is the loss of hope, almost a loss of faith in a connection. Here's my wounded warrior. 9 of Wands. Standing your ground now. 9 of Wands. Standing your ground, your ancestors behind you. Standing firm. Setting boundaries is what I hear. 3 of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Swords reverse. 5 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, you've been feeling left out in the cold, but you're recovering now. After much truths come to the light. You were lied to. Things fell apart with the 3 of Pentacles. Nobody was wanting to grow or work on anything. Something like that is coming out. They also gave me... Oh, my nose is itching with all of what I just said. Okay, they also gave me... You're into energy and law of attraction. This is called Getting into the Vortex, this deck. 1 oracle card for you, darlings. I was just looking at numbers to see if there was any synchronicities that I needed to point out. 10 is the ending and the new beginning. 6 is the spiritual connection. 6, 7, 8 I see here. That's what they were trying to show me. 6, 7, 8, progression in your journey. I'll not ask others to become different from me. Card 59, the 5 is a change. The 9 is about tying up loose ends and coming to the end of a cycle, an end of a lesson, learning from valuable wisdom. The King of Swords sits in the throne of power. He holds the power, the sword, the wisdom of truth, right? I'll not ask others to become different for me. Let your vibrational relationship escrow percolate and give it your undivided attention so that you become a vibrational match to it. And then, when the law of attraction brings all of it together, there are not any bugs to work out. Do not ask the person who helped you to define what you want, to become what you want, so that you can have what you want. Instead, use your willpower to focus upon what you want. And then the universe will bring you what you want. Simplify things, darling. Everything that you want wants you too. There's no need to control, allow the goodness to flow to you. Now what? 2 guardian angel messages. Believe and trust. That star, and that star reversed. That loss of hope that I said, or the loss of hope. It also could be like ill health, even, you know, an unexpected loss that, too, right? And I just feel like depression is coming in with that. So let's talk about belief. Your guardian angels want you to believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. case you want to take a snapshot of that one. Trust. Believe and trust. Okay? There's nothing to fear. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never even thought possible. Give this burden over. Okay. Now what? I also threw into the mix. We're going to get out my love deck because I love you, Scorpio babies. I'm just curious to see what's going on. And underlying energy with the literary oracle, you might want to see that too. There it is. Fantasy again. I've been already talking about fantasy, and the home is being depicted here. It looks like a home. Maybe it's a school. I don't know. Home foundations is what I feel. Fantasy. Hold on. I know there's another keyword. I opened up right to it. Dwelling, indulging, and hiding in fantasy. Underlying energy. Here's the 3 cards that I pulled from my regular playing card deck that I do fortune readings with. Maybe you resonate with the numbers. Ace is always a new beginning, and it's a solid beginning. It's a pentacle. The diamond is a pentacle. Diamonds, right? Brand new beginning. A brand new job opportunity, possibly. A brand new trusted connection. A brand new beginning. That's nice. The Ace of Diamonds. The 2 of Cups. The 2 of Hearts. The 2 of Cups. Connections that feel good. A relationship that feels good. You feel good. You attract it. And the 7 of Spades, which is the 7 of, I would consider this like the 7 of Swords. That's hiding, sneaking, lying. Lying to yourself about something. Gotta ask. 7s are evolution. I've got 27, 72, 217 if I want to count that as a 1. I've got number 11 here. 1127. I don't know. You know, these numbers may resonate for you. And also, if you add 2, 7, and 1 up, you got a 10, 10, 10. I mean 10. The ending and the beginning. For Scorpio babies. Okay. And we do have Saturn going into retrograde, which I think is like, y'all know, like I'm not, like I haven't studied the planets for years and all that. I'm just learning that kind of thing, but I know when these retrogrades happen and how it affects. And I think it's going to affect, like, things are, magic's afoot. You got to know that when I end on my shuffling of this deck with the Joker, okay? And it's like, this Joker is riding a bike. And behind it, it says 808. Childlike energy. Riding a bike again. Magic afoot. There's another 10 right behind this. Okay. Trust and have more faith in your divinity, in your healing. I really want to know what's going on with that volcano while you're holding that back. I also, like, I think you just needed to, like, I really wanted to ask Gwen a question tonight. I felt like somebody wanted to do that. And if you were looking for a yes or a no, I also pulled cards from that deck, my fortune-telling deck. The underlying energy was a yes, and the card that flew out was a yes, definitely. So 2 absolute positive yeses. If you were looking for the answer, a sign, that's it. Okay? Why am I having to clean all this up? Okay, this is very weird. I don't normally do this. I have to clean off my whole area to do your love reading. I'm doing a quickie real quick. I don't really want to dive into it long. I'm already 30 minutes in. Holy shit. Wow. A brand new, I said that wildflower was a new romance on the horizon. In the future, it was the wildflower. And here it is, the Ace of Cups. Now I've shown you an Ace of Pentacles which is a brand new job. And now I'm showing you the Ace of Cups. That does not have to be a new romantic love, by the way. I did have romance out with the Wildflower, but I feel like you're romancing yourself, Scorpio, too, a bit. With the Two of Cups energy there. The Ace of Cups is, it could be just a kindred spirit, a beautiful partnership that's emotionally fulfilling, a brand new renewal within an emotional connection as well. Okay, what else? Six of Swords was on the bottom there. What else is going on with Scorpios in love? Scorpio babies in love, Scorpios, Scorpio energy. Okay, there's the 2. Oh, gosh. You're releasing your fear in a situation. That's good to see. The Moon reversed. Okay. The 2 of Wands, coming to some sort of agreement, possibly making a compromise, a decision, 2 flames becoming one there, sharing bread together on a table, at a table. I'll look under the table, the footsies, the playfulness, okay, coming together, making a passionate decision. I never noticed how Peter Pan-like he is, y'all. No, Robin Hood-like. He carries a bow and arrow, and look at his booties. And she has a gun. Why do I want to point that one out so much? I never have done that before. Got the Knave of Wands here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I see the 1 flame, this beautiful connection. Oh, the missing shoe now down here. It's like the Cinderella slipper. Look. Down here. That's a passionate message coming. The Page of Wands. The Sun. It's the best card in the deck, Scorpio. Look at this cornucopia of beauty. Look at the cornucopia on the bottom. Solar energy. I've already talked about that. A solar expansion. Best card of the damn deck. Happiness, vitality on the horizon. The Sun. Sun energy. What else? The Emperor is here. That's all the kings, my love. This Emperor looks love struck. That's all I gotta say. Oh, okay. That's this card. Okay, I had to look at the picture depicted here. That's a statue. That's a statue he's looking at. That he's actually turning to life with his love. The Emperor. Card 4. 4 is about home foundations. Healing to the masculine. You becoming your own boss. A new boss, possibly. And father energy. Father wounds possibly being healed. And the 9 of Swords. So there's some paradoxical energy here with the black cat. Just gotta say. That's how you see things, honestly. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. You're trapped in your head. You're feeling stuck. You have nightmares, sleepless nights. Black cat to me is now's a lucky time. Lay down the sword. Put the sword up. Hang up the sword. I gotta see what this 9 of Swords is called. Hold on. This one's important for you guys. And like I said, I'm not diving any deeper. If you want your own personal love reading, please do reach out to me. I think I've given you a lot of good info tonight. Rubbing. This one's called rubbing. Like maybe somebody's rubbing you the wrong way. Remember, like I was talking about pet peeves and shit. And like all the little things when you start living together, the little idiosyncrasies and shit that start to stand out. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. Rubbing. The magic of the black cat. Taking some distance to restore harmony, exciting to appease desire, giving of oneself to let mystery die. Even the world of love is a fruit of paradoxes. You must begin again after each error. Okay? So, taking a time out, possibly, and then coming back together as a rekindling that I talked about, coming to a compromise. Sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder. I felt that abstinence, the holding back of the sexuality with that volcano as well. What's the underlying energy? 2 of Pentacles. Lots of twos here. Decisions, choices that need to be made. Two of Pentacles is my juggler energy. Juggling to make ends meet. That's that victim mindset that I didn't have any shampoo. I was like, do I have fucking conditioner? Yeah, I do. Seven of Wands. You can adapt. There's your 7. There's the lizard. You can adapt, Scorpio. Okay. How can you connect more to them? I seen more cards on the floor that I forgot to tell you about. I'm surrounded with cards for you, Scorpio. I love you so much. How is Spirit communicating with you? This is my mediumship deck. And so I thought you would just like to know and how the best way to communicate and deepen your relationship with your divinity, with your guides, with your angels. Okay. Intuitive walking would be highly effective for you. Look at all the green in these cards. This is a heart healing for you. Okay. And they really want you to connect with nature as well. Okay. And your thoughts are very powerful at this time, Scorpio. It was all about my mind when I tuned into your energy, healing to the thoughts. There's so much. A beautiful symbiotic connection. Two people being depicted here. Okay. Intuitive walking. Go for a walk in the park or in the forest or a peaceful place outside. Okay. And just consciously walk, like kiss the feet, kiss the earth with your feet. Okay. Like count to 1 to 10. Okay. And that'll help like quiet your mind as well. It's kind of a form of meditation to do this kind of intuitive walking. See what interactions happen, even in the forest with nature. Intuitive walking. Practicing patience. So what sort of meditative practice can you do? Because stacking rocks looks like another thing that's a mindfulness practice to help clear some of this chaotic thought process here for you. 4 stones stacked here, home foundations, and a bright new beginning that's passionate with that little blossom. Practice patience. Know that everything happens in divine timing, that I've been saying everything that wants you, everything you want wants you, right? It's all coming, the new beginning. Maybe it's time, like when there's these pauses to, maybe it's time to like dive into something else. Like, do you like, maybe it'd be fun to take a walk in the forest and then go start creating these out by the waterways, like maybe that would be fun for you and your family, right? Let's see what else is it saying here. And maybe it's a time to sometimes we need to take a break from the rabbit holes, from studying. I got to learn about my healing. I got to learn this. I got to just take a break, take a rest. Okay. It's all coming. Your beautiful new beginnings. They're here. Okay. Spirit wants you to observe too. There's a big focus on that. There's a lot of writing on the back of this card. So perhaps there's another aspect of spirituality you have been drawn to study. Consider learning Reiki, practicing yoga, or going on a sacred journey to a land that has been calling you. It's time to replenish your energy, Scorpio. I'm leaving it there. I love you. Give me some love down below. Claim the reading if it's yours. That's the way to add more power to the reading. Share it. Claim this beautiful there's a lot of new beginnings, a lot of beautiful blessings coming to you. An Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles. You've been doing the work, Scorpios. I'm proud of you. I love you.